Okay, so as you can see, I have completely moved the Bantam Polish. They're currently in this crate. They were long overdue for a coop move. So I moved their little chicken tractor all the way over here. I wanted to give them some tree cover. I really like having them around trees, like right here, since it gives them a little more cover. It doesn't give it perfect cover, since it's not like really overlapping for the most part, but I still like doing that, and it gives them a little more protected feel, having the leaves and everything nearby. I might move it a little backwards to be more here, but I do want to keep it away from the actual main flock coop because I really don't want it getting any mites in it, because that wouldn't be good. But I think what I'll do is I'll just keep it here, and when I need to move it next, I'll just slowly turn it back into here, and when I need to move it next, I'll just move it out to here. And that way they're constantly in tree cover, away from any very problematic things. Like if they were out in this field, I'd be afraid of them dying of heat stroke with how hot it's been. So this should be a very, very good change for them. And I will try to transition this perfectly over to when I move them. Yo, sweetie, I must get you into your new home. Let's try to have this be not so difficult. I know you have a tendency to fly, or at least try to fly. That was surprisingly less difficult than I thought it would be. And they're both perfectly in here. I'm hoping to do a little hatch or get some chicks so that there's 2 more hens, because Razzle seems like he's overwhelming Dazzle a little bit. But yeah, overall, these guys are doing really well. Now I just need to get their feed and their water. These guys have an annoying tendency to sit right up here and poop along the side of their waterers. And that means that these waterers are extremely disgusting, and I have to empty them out and try to clean them like every single day. But now I'm gonna give it a good, proper, like good scrubbing, and maybe even put a little Dawn dish soap in there to get everything sanitized to a certain degree, and at least as much as Dawn dish soap can do. As you can see, I have properly cleaned out everything, and it's a lot more nice looking than it was before. And I filled it almost all the way with clean water. I don't want to fill it completely, because then they're probably just gonna poop in it, and that's a lot of water going to waste. So I fill it about 80%, 75% of the way. And that also makes it a lot easier to carry out there. But yeah, these guys make chores water-wise, water-related. It becomes much more difficult because they poop in their water, unlike any other chicken I have ever had. But, it's not too bad. At least I'm not pooping in their food. And there we go. Everything's in here. They have nice food. Just gotta get out all that feathers. They've been molting right now, so of course they have to get all their feathers in their food. And you can see where they used to be is covered in feathers. It's like 2 birds worth of Polish. Like 2 Polish. The feathers of 2 Polish. That's a lot of feathers. And then there's all the ones that I've been taking that look nice. Like his tail feather. I actually have that one in my quail room. And yeah, so this is their overall setup and the once a month maintenance, because them being tiny and this being a fairly large coop, this doesn't get dirty too fast. too quickly, so usually about once a month. And where they used to be was about, I think almost 2 months actually. I really had needed to move their coop. So it used to be way over by the Silkies, then it got moved to here, then I moved it up there, and then now I'm gonna move it here and just keep it here, here, and here, and just kind of slowly move it forwards, and then hopefully by then the places where I had originally had them will have grown back all their grass. Like you can see right here, there's some grass here and there which used to be here, but this used to be just mud and old hay and other bedding. But now it's starting to come back to life. I should probably close the door, since I wouldn't be surprised if one of these guys tried to escape, like how they used to be when they were over there, if you remember from some of the older videos. But yeah, that's the general maintenance I do for them.